Okay, so here's our A, here's our B, here's our C. And again, on your paper, you have the formula. So I'm just going to get started. So it's the opposite of the B. So that'll eventually be positive 12 plus n minus the B value squared minus 4 times the A value times the C value. All of this stuff on the right side over 2 times the A value. Now, the trick is to make this easiest, simplify this stuff first. So negative 12 squared is 144. Negative times negative, that'll be a positive. 4 times 5 is 20. 20, so I think that's going to be plus 640. But let's try it. So 4 times 5 times 32, because we already did negative times negative is positive. And then 640 plus 144, we get 784. First thing I'm going to do, I'm going to see if 784 is a perfect square. So second square root, 784, it is. This is 28. So all of this will cancel to 28 right there. So x is equal, the opposite of negative 12 is 12, plus and minus 28, all over 2 times 5 is 10. Well, 12, 28, and 10 all have a 2 in common. So 12 divided 2 is 6. 28 divided 2 is 14. 10 divided 2 is 5. So now we have it. 6 subtract 14 over 5. And 6 plus 14 over 5. So let's focus on this one first. 6 subtract 14 is negative 8 over 5. 6 plus 16 is 20. Divide 5, which is 4. So if you were to graph it, let's call this negative 8/5, which is a little bit more than 1.5, negative 1.6. This is positive 4. And we know we're touching down here at negative 32 on the y-axis. It's coming down like this. I didn't do a great job there. So something like that. Okay, here's your A, here's your B, here's your C. Opposite of B. B squared, well, that's 100, minus 4 times A times C. All over 2 times A. So negative 10 plus and minus. So this is 100. Negative times negative is a positive. 4 times 3 times 23. Plus 10. Oh, sorry, plus 100. So that's 376. Pretty sure that is not a perfect square. So take the square root of 376. Yeah, so let's try that again. So Okay, so square root of 376. I'm going to take 376, I'm going to divide it by 16. Nope. I'm going to divide it by 4. Yeah, there we go. So I'm going to rewrite that as 4 times 94. 4 comes out. That's 2. So only a 4 comes out. So what we have, plus or minus, oh, sorry, the square root of 4 is 2. So what we have is plus or minus 2 times the square root of 94 all over 2 times 3, which is 6. And now, negative 10, 2, and 6 all have a 2 in common. That factors to 1, that cancels to 3, that cancels to negative 5. And then you can put the invisible one there if you want. You don't have to. And then when you go to graph it, so this is negative 5, subtract root 94 all over 3, and negative 5 plus root 94 all over 3. We're going to touch down here on the y-axis at negative 23. And then you just simplify all this to figure where, and then remember to put parentheses around these. So parentheses negative 5 plus square root, or second x squared, 94, close parentheses, divide 3. This one is about 1.5651. And then I'm going to do the same thing. But now we're going to, oh, that was that. This is, sorry. This one is that. And this one is, so if you go to graph, we've got this and maybe closer to this. Come down. That looks something like that. Okay, we're going to try another one. There's your A. The B value is the invisible 1. There's our C value. So x is equal to the opposite of B, plus and minus B squared minus 4 times the A value times the C value all over 2 times the A value. So under here, 1 squared is 1. 4 times 2 is 8. 8 times negative 14. Negative 112. Well, 1 subtract negative 112 is 1 plus, so that's 113. I don't need it that big, sorry. But I'm going to take 113. Okay, I'm going to divide it by 7, by 13. I'm going to see if there's another prime number that might go into. Let's see. I don't know. It looks like it could be prime. I tried some of the smaller numbers. It's not working. I could be wrong about that. But this is how you'd write your answer. -1 subtract root 113, close parentheses, divide 4, and then -1 plus root 113, divide 4. And the process is similar. Let's see, they're both lead with -1. This is going to be pretty negative. This won't be as far negative. And then it touches the y-axis, -14. Come down. I don't know. I didn't do that very well to scale. I don't know, something like that. Okay, let's come down here.